8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone from 8 engine start. We have 8 engine.
Let us take you back in time, nearly 70 years ago.
Huntsville in 1950 was a dangerous place. It was a mill town. And when they drew the interstate system, they put interstate essentially through Decatur because they thought Decatur was going to be the up-and-coming thing. You know, only the rocket team moving here changed the complexion of that.
That rocket team, consisting of the late Dr. Wernher von Braun, helped establish a space presence in Huntsville. In 1950, Redstone Arsenal became the home to the Army's Ballistic Missile Agency, leading Huntsville to change its nickname from Watercress Capital to Rocket City, USA.
We're not called the Rocket City because it's a catchy phrase or because it sounds good or because it has a cute logo or an icon. We are the Rocket City because this is where it all started.
President Eisenhower reassures the nation that Russia's success with the first satellite does not indicate a serious lag in American rocket research.
Fast forward a few years and NASA introduces the Marshall Space Flight Center on Redstone Arsenal, and Huntsville then becomes the leading U.S. player in the international space race.
Russia has launched an Earth satellite. I ask you, sir, what are we going to do about it?
Von Braun had been wanting to launch a satellite, but the Eisenhower administration did not want the military to be involved in the exploration of space. The Navy's Vanguard rocket blew up on the launch pad trying to launch a satellite for the United States. Braun said, we can do that. Basically, within about 3 months' time, they had come up with Explorer 1.
Explorer 1 became the first American satellite to orbit the Earth, and Huntsville was responsible for leading the way.
It was a really big deal that we had caught up with the Russians, but by then the Russians were putting people into space, and there was this race that was on.
Shortly after Explorer 1, Alan Shepard became the first American astronaut in space, thanks to the Redstone rocket, a rocket that was developed on Redstone Arsenal. But now it was time to put man on the moon, and President John F. Kennedy turned to Huntsville to make that happen.
President Kennedy begins a tour of 4 space installations at Huntsville, Alabama, where he is greeted by Dr. Wernher von Braun, space pioneer and director of this research and development center.
They first had to figure out how they were going to go to the moon. Finally, somebody came up with a way to do it that involved only one rocket, and that's how the Saturn V configuration evolved.
The Saturn V, which is displayed right here in Huntsville, serves as a reminder of what our community is capable of. Since its creation, NASA has launched 7 successful missions to the moon. Those missions have since inspired our youth to be a part of what the Rocket City has to offer.
I want to be an astrophysicist, and if I can be an astronaut, because I think it'd be really cool just to be in space.
Hopefully I can make some sort of vehicle or system that goes up into space.
But the future of space is never ending, and Huntsville is on the forefront of it all. Redstone Arsenal and Cummings Research Park house the majority of the leading companies, such as Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, Blue Origin, and Boeing, which are all contributing to today's space exploration. Not to mention the other hundreds of companies which have created a presence in the Rocket City.
First of all, we all need competitors because we need someone to measure ourselves against and to make us stronger and better by comparison. And we also need partners because we can't do it alone. For instance, the new Space Launch System rocket, it has taken someone from every corner of this United States to put that rocket together, to make all the parts that are necessary. So no, we can't do it alone, but we can lead the way.